guys, wanted to bring you a new Olight model. This is the new Warrior 3, so it's a replacement for the M2R Pro Warrior. I have one of those right here too. I'll show you some comparisons. But this has been released for the Black Friday sale. In Canada, at least. This was released in the States last month, I believe. But up here in the north, we're just getting it now. And I've had it for about a week now, I guess, and been carrying it pretty much exclusively. And I like a lot of the improvements they made on it, so we'll go over those. But the Black Friday sale is on now, and it is going through until the 29th. So I'll leave my affiliate link below. As always, guys, I appreciate the support. Go ahead and click on that link if you're going to make a purchase, and it really helps me out a lot. So let's dive in. Here's the Warrior 3. So here's the case, the box. So I believe the M2R Pro is 1800 lumens. Warrior 3, you've got 2300 lumens. 300 meter throw. And some different switch gear. I'll show you that. Here are our specs. Just leave that there if you want a screenshot. So this does come with the normal Warrior 3 holster, or sorry, the same holster that the M2R came with. And in this box we have our charger and our documentation. I probably didn't even take the charger out of the box because I have so many of them. Yeah. And there's your instructions. And there's the holster that they come with. One thing I noticed is the Olight logo or tag is black on this one. I think they're usually blue. So just a little subtle change they made for this particular run. Alright, so let's look at the light. So first, most major change from the tail up is now we can hook our remote switches onto these lights. So the pressure switches for using rifles, we can hook that right onto the back of there, whereas the old M2R Pro did not have that feature. You can see there's no lip there. On this one there is. Other than that, the tail switch is essentially the same. It's just once you move past the stainless steel switch, you see the difference. They changed the milling a little bit there. You can see this had two lines. This has a little arch or something. So two position pocket clip, so you can put it on either groove on the flashlight, and you can use it up or down in either orientation as well. So it's pretty much a 4 position, I guess. As you can see, the knurling is pretty much identical from the M2R Pro to the Warrior 3. And we get into the head, and there's definitely some differences there. I'll just flip them around. Now this ocean camo one might not be the easiest to make out the details on, but you can see they elongated the cutouts here a bit. The head, though, is essentially the same size. It is the same diameter, so you're not going to get much more throw out of the other one, but you do get more power, more lumens. The switches are much different. Now they function very much the same, but on the M2R Pro you have green light, yellow light, red light for high, medium, low battery. This one you actually have a readout on the side, like the Seeker 3 Pro and like the Marauder 2. And then, as you can see, it's on. It also shows you the power levels. So if I click and hold for a second, it takes it up to the 2nd brightness. Click and hold, it takes us to the 3rd brightness. A little hard to see here. All right, and then if I double click, I'll get turbo. See all 4 lights on. And again, if you triple click, same as the M2R Pro, you get your strobe. And you got your tail cap, which you can half press, which as you can see gets you the second brightness level, and if you full press, you get turbo. And just like the other, if you tap it, it'll stay on. If you press and hold, it's momentary. Very much the same method of operation as the old version. It's a really nice light. Comes with the fairly aggressive strike bezel. I do like this desert camo they're doing. I also have a Warrior X Turbo in the same color. Quite like it. And this thing is freaking bright. I'll roll in some outdoor footage comparing that with the M2R Pro and with the Seeker 3 Pro. So I'll do that now. Alright guys, just want to do a quick comparison for you here. Just want to showcase the Warrior 3. So first thing I'm going to show you is the M2R Warrior Pro, or M2R Pro. Here it is on turbo. So we're 20-25 yards away from that tree line. Nice and bright. I'm going to show you the Seeker 3 Pro. There we go. You can see it's not nearly as focused, but very bright. Lights up the entire backyard. Okay, and now I will show you the Warrior 3. As you can see, it's definitely a brighter hotspot over the M2R Pro. And it's got just as much spill down here. Definitely brighter though than the M2R. Let me get it out as well. Not doing this with a tripod, so apologies for the camera shakiness here. There is the Warrior 3 on the left and the M2R Pro on the right. You can definitely see there's more light from the Warrior 3. It's also a cooler light. Okay. A bigger hotspot. Just as uniform, but again, cooler light and more of it. And I'll give you the Seeker 3 Pro again. Of course, it does not have the hotspot that the Warrior 3 does, but it's got more flood to it. So yeah, the Warrior 3, very nice light. Lots of output, lots of runtime. And of course, it's got different modes as well. And the display on the light itself, I don't know how well you'll see it here. There we go. So there's our power indicator. There's our light brightness indicator. So you can see it's going up, back down. We double click for turbo and we get all four lights on the left. So as you can see, it's definitely an improvement over the M2R Pro, and it's got a much more focused or brighter hotspot than the Seeker 3 Pro. Seeker 3 Pro throws more spread, but isn't as hot as the Warrior 3. And at the same time, it's a cooler light. So this is a little more yellowed. It's not a yellow light, but compared to the Warrior 3, it is definitely less cool white. So yeah, really nice light. I like it. Probably going to be carrying this one pretty frequently at this point. I still like the smaller ones too. I've been carrying my Warrior Mini 2 quite a lot. And I carry the Baton 3s if I'm really not going for long. But if I'm anywhere near far away from home, or if it's near nighttime, I usually carry a bigger one. So, very sweet light. That's for sale on the Black Friday sale right now. Another one, now I'm not going to do any kind of detailed review on this because I already have a review video up on these, but they've got the Seasons Baton 3s. So these are titanium. It's quite nice. I know on the Facebook groups they're kind of getting mixed reviews on the etching or on the engraving that they're doing on these lights. So you can like it or not, you know, it's all personal preference, but what I don't think you could argue about is that they do a good job with the etching or with the engraving. They're nicely detailed, gives a different bit of texture to it, and they're sharp looking lights. Now I understand, like I said, some people just want to go away from that kind of thing, but then there's also those that are collecting all of these when they come out. So there's 4 seasons plus the 5th version that they brought out. Quite nice. This is the only one I had to show you though, so I just wanted to make sure to roll it in front of the camera. Really sharp color. It's like a gunmetal gray, but it's your standard 1200 lumen Baton 3. Really nice. And the last thing I'll show you guys, another light that was just released. I wish I could show it to you in its intended purpose, but the way YouTube is right now, I'm not throwing one of those things on this channel at this point. But I do have it mounted to something, obviously not for the sake of this video, but here is the Balder Pro R. So it's a rechargeable Balder Pro. And it's got a different mechanism for changing the mode. And as you can see, it's got the laser embedded in the lens instead of on the bottom. Now I've got a Balder RL here. That's what I had handy to compare to. So I will show you for size. You can see the head's definitely bigger. And under this one, you're going to get 1350 lumens, 200 meter throw. The lens is pretty close to the same size. And the same mounting mechanism. Comes with your multiple rail options, the 1913 and the Glock rail adapters, essentially, or keys. Same tail switch as the other Balders, except as you can see, this one doesn't have the opening mechanism because it is rechargeable. It's very bright. You can do strobe if you press both. You can change from medium to turbo, and essentially to change the mode you just rotate this. So that's going to give us just our light. Rotate it over again, gives us just our laser, and then center gives us both. It's a little hard to see the laser in the camera. I can see it in by eye, but it's being washed out in the camera. Yeah, nice weapon light. It'll also, I didn't get one, unfortunately. I'm going to have to order one, but it'll also take the remote pressure switch that's meant for this light. So it's a pretty cool option. Oh, the other thing, let me jump back real quick. The remote pressure switch that you can use with this one is their new switch that has multiple buttons. It's the 2-button pressure switch. So you can go, have to look it up, but I think it's either strobe and turbo or medium and turbo. But there's multiple buttons there. It's not the same as the old switch. And to show you a quick size comparison, I didn't really get the, I got the heads identically there, or lined right up, and you can see it's probably 1/8 of an inch longer. It's not much longer at all. Not enough that you'd ever notice it, but it is longer, the new Warrior 3. Anyway, guys, just wanted to bring you a couple new lights here. Go ahead and use the affiliate link down in the description below if you're going to make a purchase. Again, I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you all soon.